target achieved. A lovely place, absolutely beautiful.
So welcome back to the channel. Now that there is heaven. Sun just rising over the back there. Force 1 to 2 winds, northerly, so it's going to be cold, but we've got perfect conditions. I am so psyched for this today. What are we doing today, you ask? Well, we're going to Hove. So Hove is just near Brighton. Most people will know Brighton, the Banjo. Loads of anglers go to Banjo. My last session from the place was at the Banjo, but I'm going to go to Hove. I fancy somewhere different. It's a little bit further down the coast from Brighton. I've heard mixed reviews, but I've got an itch to scratch, and we're going to give it a go. And hopefully that sun lasts all day. I think it plans to, and hopefully it'll bring on the fish. Anyway, next time you see me, grab the rods in the water.
So welcome back to the channel, back out on the beach. As you can see, what a glorious sunrise that was coming down the road there. Mind you, it blinded me in some places, but we're here, we're on venue. So where are we? We're Hove. So Hove Gardens, or Hove Lawns I think they call it, not completely sure. Someone from local will know and tell me, I'm sure. Pretty much got the beach to myself fishing wise. It's a glorious sun coming up, flat seas like you wouldn't believe. A brave old kayaker out there, kayaker, even paddleboarder even, out there braving it. It's hard to determine what this is. So, you know, shingle beach clearly. I'm taking the sand and shingle back out in the water there, so it flattens off. Put that down at the Banjo. So the Banjo is right past both piers and beyond. So we're going to give it a go. As I said, I've got an itch to scratch. I really want to give it a go. There's plenty of walkers around behind me. I don't think we're going to get too pissy by docks. It's quite nice. Bait wise, we have ragworm, black frozen lug, and rods of choice today are my Ziplexes. So I've got the M4 GTs, and reel wise I'm going with the Fathom 12s, and the rigs I will show you shortly. It's all perfect, isn't it? So surely we should catch some fish. Who knows? It's fishing, who knows? We're out on the beach, we can enjoy ourselves. Let's see what happens. Well, rig wise, we have got 3 hook clip down rigs, trying for a little bit of distance, and we'll go for maximum bait out there. And what I've done, I'll show you the rig. There it is. Stainless steel swivel, 70 pound mainline ASSO, CRT spring, about a 12-inch snood at the very top, green and black beads, traditional ones, with a little spinner, using size 6 Cox and Rawl scratch and match hooks. Coming in further down, a couple of beads, cascade swivel, a smaller snood, and that's only about 8 inches. And then coming down, another one at 8 inches, all locked down with a splashdown. Excuse me. So there's the rig. On the other rig, I've got longer traces. So we're talking about a foot, and I'm edging my bets on this. I like to see what works. Does a longer snood work? Does a shorter snood work? And it's all about trial and error. It really is. On the other rig as well, I've got pop-ups. I've got 3 small pop-ups on each snood. And again, I know that can really work well. I know on the boat, short snood work really, really well. More so than longer snoods. but I think it all depends where you are in the country. I think if you go down the west country, sort of in the shambles, that sort of way, they use big, long, drifting snoods. But down where I live, Solent area, shorter is definitely better. There we are, shorter is better. So I'll tell her. So there we go. There it is, the rig. I'm using Seaweight's pyramid leads. I've got one green, got one on that rod with pink. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, snood wise, amnesia. Got to be amnesia. Love it, use it donkey's years. Yes, it's expensive, but it's well worth paying the money. So let's get this linked into the rod and get it fired out, and hopefully we're going to bag some fish. So I just got a bit of black there, as I said, frozen. Ragworm, what I'll do is I'll put it in my cool box, or bag I should say, leave it in there, majority in that, and just get like a handful at a time and put it on the board. Not too bad this time of year because it's cooler, but yeah, it works. You know, you keep all your tools in it. That's my thummy, all my disgorgers, baiting tools, scissors, everything you need, all nicely to hand. And if you've got a bit of a bad back, which I have, and I'm a bit susceptible to the old bend over and bang, your back goes, then they are a godsend, I tell you. Well worth the investment. Right, there we go. Sun is behind the clouds. Well, while I wait for the action to kick off, time for a morning coffee, and of course, grab a little biscuit to go with it. Brings on the fish, you know. So I've just got a couple of bites, one on each rod, believe it or not. It's just coming up to high tide, and I'm just sitting on my sort of knees, if you like, almost. Not gonna strike into them. I'm gonna let them settle and give them a bit of time. Plaice do take a little bit of time, but saying that, sometimes just moving the rod slightly, almost teasing it onto the hook, definitely works for the plaice. They like that movement. So let's see what happens, shall we? Well, both rods did knock. I reeled in one, nothing. That was a rolling lead, nothing. The other one started reeling. Thought, it feels a bit of weight on this. Thought, please be a fish. Please be a fish. Anyway, reeling in, it's getting more weighty. And it's staying down as I'm reeling it in. I'm thinking, gotta be a flatfish. Gotta be one. And it is. Target achieved. A lovely place. Absolutely beautiful. On the green and blacks. Absolutely perfect prime place. That's not a bad size. Look at the tail on it. I think there's a little nick out of it. But that's a nice place, that is. Happy days with that. Over the moon. On ragworm, taking it right down. So we're going to get that hook out the good old method way. Back through the gills, back out again. So yeah, over the moon. Right. We'll get this unhooked, get it straight back out there, because this could be the key time. It really could be. I'm just watching my other rods. I've whacked it back out there, letting it trot round. You never know, we might nail some more.
how a day can change, eh? Was glorious sunshine, now it's overcasty and we got a bit of rain. Me being a lazy git, I could have put the Ingold's igloo up, but I've decided to tuck myself away next to the wall here and get out of the worst of it. But got a few rattles here and there, no connections, but still all to play for. I'm not giving up yet. Well, I just had a nice little bonus fish. Wasn't expecting it. And it's the humble, hey, he's lively, humble flounder. There we go. Happy days. Hey, let's have a look, see what he measures. Put him on the old measure. He goes just over 31. Just over 31 on the old measure. Happy days, nice little flounder. So we've got plaice, flounder, dogfish. I'm surprised I ain't seen a whiting. Really surprised. Sun's coming back a little bit. Let's see what happens. Well, it's come to the end of the session. I've got the 2 rods out still. Just going to pack them up, and I don't think we're going to get anything else. It's gone quite dead, and I've had a enjoyable session. It's not been loads of fish. 1 dogfish, 1 plaice, 1 flounder. A few bites, but not loads of fish. But that's all right. I'm doing all right. I'm happy with that. Just going to go and release the fish. So we're going to do that now, shall we?